넌 원래 here 쉬운 게 하나 없지 여긴 around and round yeah 그 순간 내게 다가오는 느낌 It's gone like a surprise 내 맘을 간지럽히네 난 주사리진 나의 품에 안겨 그 어떤 말도 필요 없어 Baby you're my pillow soft like dreams 스치는 손끝마저 perfect Now I'm pulled up
Hi everyone! Today I thought I would organize my closet. I have to say, in my continuing mood of feeling out of sorts for some odd reason, I don't know whether it's the coming of spring, but everything feels cluttered in my house. I know it really isn't, but it feels like it. So to make myself feel better, I decided I'm going to clean out my closet and I'm going to establish some things that I want to wear over the next little while and then put the other things away. And the way I clear out my closet is pretty radical. So we're going to talk about that in this video. And I will show you what I do to kind of get through times when I feel like things are cluttered. I know that in the past I've talked about the minimalist game and how, you know, that works with kind of getting rid of one thing one day, two things, three things, four things in subsequent days. And I will link a video above. But when I'm decluttering, like for myself, I'm pretty radical because I feel really good with decluttering. I don't feel like it's a big deal. So let's get started. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Reina and this is Small Retired Life. And here we talk about lifestyle in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and in retirement, anything and everything. But honestly, a lot of my videos are for anyone at any age. So if you're new, welcome here. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for supporting my channel. So when I'm decluttering my closet, I want to do a really deep dive into what I have, what I'm actually wearing, what I'm not wearing, and that type of thing. Everything just feels kind of overwhelming to me right now. And to some of you, this may look like I don't have a lot of things. And to other people, it may look like I have a lot of clothes. Everyone's so different in how they wear their clothes and what they enjoy wearing and what their closet looks like. So let me give you a little tour of my closet the way it is right now, pre-organization. So basically I have two closets. I have this closet here, which has 3 doors. And then I have this smaller closet on the other side, which has 2 doors. And as you can see, my one closet really doesn't have a lot on the top. Actually, it's got nothing. It's got some sweaters in bins here. I don't really like to hang up my sweaters. It has all of my hoodies down here. My socks and my exercise clothes are in these little baskets and they're not really full. Then on this side, I have some storage stuff up there, some more sweaters. I have my, I guess what I call my hanging up clothes. On this side, the center part, again, some sweaters. And then most of my pants are hanging here. And then I have some storage little bin down there, which has basically a couple of pairs of sweatpants. So they're not really being used. And I have a stool because I'm short. Then on this side, I have, like up top, I have mostly some bags and things that are going to stay there because they're pieces of luggage and things like that. I have some jeans and sweaters. I have some sweatpants, and I have a box of short-sleeved black t-shirts in this little white bin. I have long sleeve tops in this bin and white t-shirts in the bin next to it. And then all of my undergarments and some toques and gloves and things are in these 3 baskets. It's funny because I realistically maybe wear like 10, maybe 15% of what's actually in these closets. And the rest of it is just always staring at me going, why did you buy me? Why am I here? I mean, if clothes had voices, that's what they would be telling me. So today I'm going to remove absolutely everything out of these closets. And I mean everything. So not just pulling a sweater out and, putting it away for a while. I'm talking about every single thing that is in these closets is going to come out. And then I will evaluate what's going to go back in. Basically, my goal is to live with some essentials over the next few weeks. The rest of the items are going into storage, into bins, and they're not getting donated yet. Now, there may be some things that I come across while I'm cleaning things out, and it's kind of like, okay, I don't wear this, I'm not going to wear this. It's time to either donate it or give it away or sell it or something like that. But everything else is getting put into bins. I'm going to keep maybe what I would consider about 3 weeks worth of things. And the reason I do 3 weeks is because Calgary's weather is so different. And so what I may need this 3 weeks will be completely different from, a month from now. So I kind of want to guess what I'm going to need for the next 3 weeks. And then, if I need other things, then I can pull them out of the bins, and that will show me the kind of things that I need in my closet, that I'm looking to wear, and that I'm actually using. I think this project is going to actually take me the full year to kind of get through, because my winter stuff will definitely be put away. And I really kind of only have sweaters that I would consider winter stuff, and maybe some jackets. So I think most of the other stuff, I'll be pulling some of it out as the months kind of go on. What I want to do is kind of like going on a diet where you go back to the very basics and you start eating like really simple food to truly understand and to appreciate what you're putting in your body. So this is the same thing. I want to appreciate the kinds of things that I'm wearing, the kinds of things that I'm using. And also during this time period, I'm not buying new stuff. This is the important thing, because we tend to pull stuff out of our closet, we put new things in, we're constantly consuming. And I'm not saying buying new stuff is bad, because I definitely buy new stuff. I mean, I'm like a sweater addict, but I think it's good to take a break and just to kind of give yourself some breathing space from purchasing clothes. Because I think our closets get to a level where we have so many things, we don't even know what's in them, and we end up not wearing things, and we find things with tags. Like, I have things with tags in my closet that I haven't worn for a couple of years. It's horrible. I'm going to get started on taking some of these things out of my closet and putting them in the bins.
She goes again, beauty queen on the way. But when she goes to bed, it's like a rhythmic nuisance. Play the 90s songs when dreams were born.
So as I'm pulling things out of my closet, I'm not judging, I'm not thinking about where it came from or how much it cost. The whole idea is just to clear the space and see nothing when you're starting out to sorting your clothes. So no judging about, oh my goodness, I've spent all this money and now I'm putting it away. None of this stuff is getting sold or donated right away, except for pieces that I absolutely know I won't wear and that do not give me joy. Everything else I will put away. It will still be in a room in one of my bins. And so I'm not throwing anything away. This is just to make space for the essentials. Wow, look at this, an empty closet. I can breathe just looking at it. Even if you've never emptied your closet completely before, try it. Even if you're not ready to purge anything yet, it's wild how different it feels just to see the space without the stuff. I think we underestimate how much background stress clutter causes. I didn't even realize how much tension I was holding every time I opened the closet. All right, so what am I keeping? So as I was going through this process, I wasn't thinking about, does it spark joy? Does it make me feel happy? Am I going to keep it? Am I going to give it away? All I was thinking about was, am I going to want to wear this in the next 2-3 weeks? And if the answer was yes, then that's what I kept. And so behind me is essentially what I'm going to be wearing over the next few weeks. Now, I'm being really kind to myself because if I need other things, I do have those bins. I can always go into them. This is not about depriving oneself of clothing and of wearing the things you have. This is all about identifying the things that you wear and the things that you actually use in your closet and the things that perhaps should not eventually be in there. So the types of things I've kept was things like my hoodies. So I have this one, which is basically for when it's around, let's say 14 degrees. It's kind of a lighter weight. I have this one, which is even lighter than this one. So either one of these would probably, this would be in the morning walk right now, and this would be afternoon. And of course, if it's, 16 or 17 or 18 degrees, I might just need a long sleeve top. I have a couple of different pairs of jeans. I wear mostly wide leg jeans, but I have, like, these ones are slightly heavier. They're like a regular jean material. And then I have jeans that are a little bit lighter weight. They're the same jean, just in a slightly different weight of denim. If I'm going to go anywhere, I'm going to wear jeans. Calgary is not really a dressy place. I also have a couple of pairs of these black kind of Lululemon pants. They're wide leg. They look nice. I can wear them, if I'm going grocery shopping or something like that. They're a little bit nicer than sweatpants. And I also have some lounge pants. These are pants that I wear like at night and just hanging around the house, because when I'm hanging around the house, I don't feel like dressing up. I do have some warmer jackets, like this is a fleece jacket that I wear. Like, you never know in Calgary. They might say it's 18 degrees and the next thing you know, it's snowing. So I like to have a few warm jackets. I did not put any of my jackets and coats into bins yet, just because it's only April and we can still get snow. We get snow in May. So I kind of want to keep the jacket status quo for now, because I'm not sure what I'm going to need. And because our weather changes so wildly, it could be anything. But a lot of my hoodies just got hung up in the closet in my spare bedroom. I'm only kind of keeping here the jackets that I think I might wear. So I have this fleece one for if it gets super cold out. or super cold on the basis of spring weather. And then I have like a couple of hoodies that are a little bit heavier than some of the other hoodies that I showed you, but they're not quite as warm as the fleece. Anyways, clearly I'm keeping a lot of outerwear stuff because I don't know what the situation's going to be. I have this really pretty silk, it's 100% silk top. It's by a really cool brand called Lindsay Nickel New York. I know the name says New York, but they're actually a Melbourne-based brand. They make a lot of their things in Melbourne. I'm not sure why she's called Lindsay Nickel, or yeah, Lindsay Nicholas, New York. Anyway, really pretty. I'm thinking of going to an art gallery thing on the weekend, so this would be perfect to wear. I could just wear jeans with it, and it'll be dressy just because the fabric is silky. I have my two favorite cardies, which I wear all the time. You've seen these in videos. These will be out summer, winter, fall, like all season, because I wear them all the time. These are from Lululemon. I bought them quite a while back. I can't remember when, and probably some of the most used pieces in my closet. I have a blazer, and I like this because if I'm going to a gallery show, I could wear this on top of a really cute t-shirt or something like that, and it'll look dressy. It's just such a basic. I keep that out all year long. For my spring coat, I tend to wear this black trench. It's really nice. It's from Athleta, and I really like it because it's got a bit of a moisture resistance to it. So if it's raining out, I could always slip this on. It looks kind of cool and trendy with a pair of jeans. It just elevates just about anything. So I like it. And again, I kind of keep this out pretty much most of spring. I would say the only time I don't wear this is like July and August. That's about it. Otherwise, it works. And then the only other time I wouldn't wear it is like in the dead of winter, because obviously it's not warm enough. But I would say from about April to October, I can get away with this. I have my robe, which you don't need to see. I also have workout wear. I work out almost every day, so I have a couple of pairs of leggings, couple of long sleeve tops, and a couple of short sleeve tops. And when I work out, I pretty much just wear black and white. And I found this pair of Lululemon leggings in my stuff that was brand new. I hadn't even worn them, so yay. That was a really great discovery. Also, I feel bad that I didn't know I had a pair of Lululemon leggings sitting in my closet with a tag on them. In here, I have black t-shirts, white t-shirts, and long sleeved black tops and long sleeved white tops. I'm not going to pull them one by one because they're pretty basic. I have some t-shirts that are kind of graphic, like the one I'm wearing today, and they're like slightly oversized because sometimes I wear this as pajamas. So yeah, I didn't wear this as pajamas last night or anything. It's actually clean, but I'll wear these with leggings and whatever around the house instead of, you know, formal loungewear. But I have a few, like I probably have 3 black t-shirts, 3 white ones, 2 long sleeve black, and couple of long sleeved white. And I don't want to have to do laundry every 2 days. Like this 10-item wardrobe, as you know by my last video that I did, which I can link up here. I'm not into the 10-item wardrobe because, well, various reasons. But mainly, like, I do laundry and I don't want to have to do laundry with like 3 pieces in it. That is just not a good use of water. Here I have undergarments, which I'm not going to show you. Essentially, they're just, I have a few bras, enough to last for a week, and Same with my underpants. I have enough to last 2 weeks. And again, it's a washing thing. I just want to have enough where I'm not having to sit there and wash underwear like every 2 days. So this is it. This is kind of what I'm thinking of wearing. And like I said, I'm not going to be dogmatic about it. If I need other things, I will pull them out. I will be going on a trip with my sister in June, so I will need things for the trip. So I will have to go in my summer box and look for clothes for that by then. But I've sorted my bins into summer stuff and winter stuff, and summer is coming at some point. So I will start taking things out of the bin for summer, and then I'll see what I'm not taking out. And if I'm not taking it out, then clearly those are not things that I'm going to wear. That'll be the same for my fall and winter bins. Once we get into fall and winter, I will see what I'm taking out and what I'm not taking out. This is such a great way to clear out your closet. I know it's super radical and it's kind of crazy, but honestly, like the feeling when everything is out of there and everything is clean and dusted and vacuumed, it's absolutely fulfilling to me. Like I just feel so good knowing that only this is going back in there. And it's an experiment, it's a challenge, and I love that. Might be something you may want to give a try. I know it's, like I said, it's pretty radical, and it's kind of a cold turkey way of purging your closet, but it sure feels good. There's something really powerful about pausing and asking yourself, what do I really need? What is critical to my day-to-day? And I don't think we can really answer that question until we clear everything out, put away some of the clutter, only keep out things that we really need, and then experiment and see how we feel. I think it's a powerful thing to do. It cleanses the soul. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Would you do this? Would you not do this? Is this something that you could live with, like maybe 3 weeks worth of clothing? And again, the key thing is to not shop. If you're at the point in your life where when you get up in the morning and you look in your closet, it's making you anxious and you don't know what to pull out, you don't know what to wear, I would suggest doing something like this. Try it out, see how it feels for you and how you kind of go forward. And for me, it'll be great. I'll see what I want to keep in my things and what I want to give away, what doesn't make sense to keep. So that's how I'm moving forward. All right, this is it for this week. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for supporting my channel and being here with me on my YouTube journey. And I will see you all next week at our regular time. Bye.